Hello, divine feminine, masculine, twin flames. Here, this is a reading for the divine masculine. How's the divine masculine feeling, and how is he viewing the relationship with his divine feminine? And I will first say what is in his mind space. What is in his mind space? In his mind space, he's thinking about money. He's thinking about how things are going, how he can grow with his divine feminine, how he can create abundance. And he knows that he can create abundance with his divine feminine. He knows that there are things that need to be taken care of money-wise. And he don't know how to do this. He doesn't know how to create abundant space for himself. He is really thinking about his divine feminine and scared, and I don't know if it's scared, but it's a kind of anxiety that he is focused on the materialism, that he is focused on the money, and he needs to let that go. He needs to let go of the material things that he wants to buy, that he wants to, it's like there's too much junk that is not thought through. And he's buying those things to get distracted from the empty feeling that's within. What is his higher, how does he see the divine feminine? Third party situation. He wants to eat his cake too, He wants to have it all. He wants to have two women. He wants to do everything he wants within the relationship, within another relationship, shifting from one energy to the other. And that's what he wants. He still wants to keep this alive. I get through from from spirit, that if he is using the divine feminine for his gratification, for his purpose only, that only serves him and no other parties, then, and I also see the third party is not happy, the divine feminine isn't happy with this situation. They both accepting it, and he is walking away with a big smile. Well, this is done. The universe is stepping in and is giving him his karma. So I feel that the divine feminine is walking away from this situation, and it doesn't matter what step she needs to make. The universe is giving her space and pushing her forward to make measurements, to allow herself to proceed, but also to grow. And that means that that the divine feminine is leaving this third party relationship. She's accepting that he is with someone else, but she is not going to watch him, that he is also taking her in this whole game. It's the game from he needs to talk with his divine feminine about his feelings, about her, and about what he feels for her. If there is no choice be made, he will make the choice, or she will make the choice regarding the universe. The universe will push her that far away from this situation that she needs to move out of that situation. And he's just not seeing it. He's not willing to see it. That the third party is blocking all the energies, he can lose everything. I hear he can lose everything. He can lose his material possessions. He can lose the love. He can lose the love of his other partner. He can lose it all, and then he's all by himself and surrounded by the material things. But you don't have anything on your material things if there is an empty house. That's what I hear. He doesn't want to interact with people because that brings up emotions. It brings up situations. Yes. Ending. Higher self is saying ending it. I'm ending it. So the divine masculine sees that the divine feminine put an end to it, and that she is moving on. That there is no way both of them can come together in love and in a constructive way. They are civil together. They are they love each other. I feel there's a deep, deep, deep love, and he's afraid that comes to an end, because if she walks away, there is not that loving energy from her to give to someone else. So that's what I hear. What is blocking him? The hard work. He sees the love coming in, and he sees the divine feminine glowing. So he needs to work very hard and put a lot of effort in it. His cup is not filled. He needs to fill his own cup instead of first filling the cup of someone else. And it could be that he's filling the cup of the divine feminine. He's filling the cup of the divine masculine. He's not filling up his own cup, I hear. He is grabbing from other sides to fill his cup, but he needs to fill and love his own cup and fill that first with everything else. And then he will shine. Then he will have the abundance, and he can be in balance, and then he can create, and then he can release everything that no longer serves him. He is stuck now. He is so stuck. He is stuck. And he's stuck because of working, and he sees the love, around him. But he doesn't know how to work it through, So, what is his focus? Filling all the cups. The focus is all the project needs to be done. All the projects I have in my mind that needs to be done for a period of time. I want this, I want that, I want that, and I want that, and I want it now. And that is totally blocking him. There is no way he can receive it all if there is no, if he didn't fulfill his own cup. How does he seize the union with the divine feminine? He needs to be by himself. He needs to grow. He needs to learn. And there's nothing to give because his cup is empty. He wants too much because he did too much from the outside world, getting the things from the outside into his space. Now he wants to be alone. He wants to be all by himself. He is afraid of only having his light with him and nothing else. And it's not a big light. It's just, you know, it's like a small flame that is burning. It's almost that his flame is burning out because of all the things he wants to do in his mind. And it's still, his mind is still controlling him in a way that's not serving him. You know, there are people around him that are not serving him. That's why he wants to be all by himself, because that makes him feel good. So he don't have to interact with all these people. He don't have to interact with all these aggression, with all fears, with all dramas. He wants to just get in silence. You know, there are too many things in his life going on that he really don't want. So what is he going to do about it? Well, he sees that the divine feminine is leaving, but he still wants to hold on. He sees her leaving, he knows she's leaving, but how he wants to hold on to her. And because that's what I told before, there is a very deep love for the divine feminine, and I hear, you always will be my number one, you will always be in my heart space, but I can't give you what you need. Every time when I try to step up the plate, you are 2 steps ahead, and I can't follow you in your journey. So it's very hard for me to spiritually connect with you, because I can't understand how you're thinking. I need to know what it is, what you're thinking. Your belief system in just believing and trust is so great that I can't comprehend how it would work for me. I tried so many times to see if it could work for me, but it's really, I don't know how to get there to that space. You know, you say things to me that is, wow, going in the flow and going, I learn a lot from you, but I don't know how to put it into work, because my mind is always taking over. My mind wants always a logical reason, and I'm not that awake as you are. I don't see the things that you are seeing, because I know you're seeing more than that I can with my bare eyes. You know, I know you're seeing more, and I try to follow my intuition, and I try uh, um, to shift, you know, everything, and see what's right and what is wrong, and have my own vision about it. And I don't know how to bring that closer. I don't know. And I see you're leaving, and I don't want you to leave. My inner being is withholding you to move forward, because I can't move without you. I can't move without you. When I know you are around, I can do everything. I can go to drink on a Friday night. I can go to my third party in the weekends. I can do my work. I can do everything, as long as I know that you are still holding my heart, and that you're still I'm still holding your heart, and you're holding mine. Otherwise, I would be lost. I would be lost without you. I will be lost. I will lose everything if you're not there. If you are gone, I will lose everything. And I think that's something the divine masculine needs to think about. And I have a feeling that he knows this, and that's, he knows it. Where is his focus going? Didn't flip. Yeah, flip out. Yeah, his focus is on spirituality, to move forward. And that is weighing heavy on him because he can't see it. Well, I just channeled these two cards. He is wanting to do this spirituality and, having it all. Yeah, he wants to solve this. How he wants to do this, and let's see what combines them both. What combines the divine feminine and the divine masculine. What is combining them. Am I? Yeah, what combined them? Abundance. He's abundant with his divine feminine. He's abundant, and he doesn't need to work that hard when she's around, and the children that will. So if you see it like this, it's the family life. He doesn't need to work that hard, because things will be done for him. She is taking care of him, and she takes all the burdens out of his hands. So that's, he just have to enjoy. You just have to enjoy. So she is taking care of him like the old paradigm energy, and that's why he is with his divine feminine. He doesn't have to do anything. He just can sit down, and everything can be handed to him. In that space, also his children will be taken care of when she's around, and he remembers, the times that they had before, and that's what divine masculine is really needing. Someone to take care of him. He doesn't want the burdens from someone else. So that means that he will be by himself, and have to let the divine feminine go. The divine feminine, he needs to let her go. Wow. And that's his problem. He doesn't see it. He is stuck. He tries to not to be stuck. But he knows that when the divine feminine is moving away from him, that he gets stuck. That he's cut off of the energy. He's cut off of his spirituality. And she is moving on to a new life. He knows that she is his empress, that there is a new beginning, a new thing, and that he needs to work harder. That he needs, balancing his finances out. But it's by being stuck is he also, his spirituality is not moving. He is getting into the mind space. He's not getting heart fuel, I hear. He's not getting heart fuel from anybody else. He is, she's giving him insights that he never thought about, and this is, her way. He knows that she's going to a new path, and it could be that there is a masculine in her life. He's thinking about, there's a masculine in her life that take care of her like she needs to be treated. And then, you know, that's he, but he still sees her as his divine feminine, as the circle is done, and there can be starting a new circle, a new cycle. And it's not, you can't see it yet, but she is, that is what he, you know, what they combine, what it brings, what it's, you know, what his focus is, what his relationship is, where he wants the relationship to go. If you look in his heart space, he don't want her to leave. He does everything about it to make it not work for her to move on. And that's what I say. He comes in and then he ghosts you. He comes in and then he leaves again. And then he comes in. Are we done with breadcrumbs? Yes. The divine feminine is done with the breadcrumbs, is done with the ghosting, is done with the not clear communication of the divine masculine, because it is immature behavior. She shows her emotions. She lets him know how she feels. She told him what she felt for the divine masculine, and that she wanted a future with him. And he's just pushing her away. And then there's another guy coming in, and then the energy starts to shift, and it's, oh my God, what can I do now? Because she is leaving. No, she's not leaving. She's starting a whole new life. She's starting a whole new life. She's not only leaving, she finally saw the light that there is no future with him, because he's just feeding her breadcrumbs. Even knowing that he loves her, she knows it, and now he gets stuck. Well, that's because of the divine masculine, you know, needs to change. And he said, I can't change. Everyone can't change. We don't want the divine masculine to change in a divine feminine energy. We want the divine masculine, that's what the universe says, this is what spirit says. We want him to wake up and see the mistakes and give in to that mistakes that he made. He is putting himself above the law. He thinks he can get away with everything. And that's why the universe comes in to wipe his butt. That's what they said, wipe his butt. Not to kick his ass, no, to wipe his butt. That means wiping a butt is what you do with a child. That's what you do with a child. You wipe a child's butt. And that's what he needs probably in his life. Somebody to wipe his butt. And then you don't need to be with your divine feminine, because the divine feminine is not giving that. The divine feminine wants that you are in your power next to her, getting everything in balance and working with her. Working towards a new humanity. Working towards a new paradigm. Working towards awareness, what's going on in the mind space of the old paradigm people. She wants to upgrade the masculine. It's her duty to upgrade the masculine. but it's not by sacrificing herself that's done. It needs to be in balance. It needs to be in balance between the feminine and the masculine. So what no longer serves you, you need to get out. And I leave it with that. I thank you so much. Have a nice week. Thank you for all your subscriptions. Thank you for resonating with this. If it resonates with your journey, please let me know. If you need a deeper reading for yourself, a private reading, I can do that for you by it's £33 for 30 minutes and 66 for an hour. And during the lockdown, if I go back to my normal rates, it's 111 for an hour. And I hope you all will join me and make this channel bigger. It's based on donations, it's based on private readings to get this channel going, and as an energy exchange. And I'm so grateful for all you guys watching my videos, because it was really hitting off with this reading. So I'm very grateful for all of you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye bye.